Hey there. What's up? Alright, today is Wednesday. Wednesday after Thanksgiving, whatever the day is, 3rd, 4th, 1st, I don't know. Something in November, December. Anyway, alright, what I was going to do today to get more comfortable in my chair after I start the video. I was going through the old Facebook, YouTube, Google, whatever, looking for denture questions, common denture questions. There's a lot of, like, if you Google it, it's a lot of stuff to ask about before you get dentures. I have dentures. A lot of you have dentures already. So I'm going to skip that part because it doesn't affect me. So I made a little list. Can't see it. Anyway. Couple of Facebook groups I'm in, some questions seem to get asked a lot. Sure, I even asked the same questions when I first joined them, so I'm not saying that people shouldn't ask them. If you got a question, ask. I found 99% of these people on these Facebook groups are very good. They know what they're talking about because they probably experienced it. You don't get a lot of jackasses and rude people because we're all in the same boat, which is really refreshing because there's a lot of groups out there where people are just asshats. Any chance they get, they're gonna pick at you. And I probably do it every now and then. But anyway, so I've got like 7 or 8 questions here. A lot of people ask, what is the best adhesive? Now, hopefully, you don't need adhesive. I don't use it. I could, but I don't like to. When I use an adhesive, is Fixident Ultra Powder Hold, something like that. Thought I brought that down here, didn't it? But it's in a little bottle like this big, you know. And it works well. I have a little spray bottle, spray my dentures. I mean, they're clean first, then I spray them. A little fine mist. Now, put the powder on. Then you gotta shake the excess powder off. I do that into a separate, like, to-go container from a restaurant with a lid on it. So that way, because that stuff adds up, you'll have extra left over and you can use that instead of having to buy another bottle. Then I put them in, you know, put pressure on them for maybe a minute, something like that. And then I don't eat, drink, smoke, or anything for probably at least a half an hour. And I'll usually, you know, keep my teeth kind of clenched, but not really clenched, just to give them up there. And for me, that'll last me all day. I've used the secure strips. I didn't like them. For one thing, you've got to trim them to fit your denture. It's not a big deal, but it's a pain in the ass when you got to do that every day. I mean, you could probably do 3 or 4 at a time, but I didn't like them. Plus, they didn't really work for me. I've used like Polygrip, the cream stuff. Worked. Not the greatest though. So I did get some secure. That's a cream type adhesive from, I don't know where I got it. It was on their website. It was a free sample or something I got. And it works well. It works better than like Polygrip and all that stuff. But personally, I like the powders. Right now I don't use any. Okay. So, alright, let's get over the adhesive thing. Now, then people will ask, what's the best way to remove the adhesive? If you've used adhesive, at least at first, you realize when you finally do take them out at the end of the day, if you do, some people leave them in, just sleep in them all that. I don't. I would take them out. You're going to get leftover adhesive still on your dentures, and especially on the tops, you get up on your gums and up top. Now, it's like glue. It's a pain in the ass to get out, but a lot of people will say use like swish around some Coke, Pepsi, something like that. The carbonation helps. I don't know if it does. I've never tried it, but I've seen a lot of people say that. Some people say suck on a peppermint candy. Once again, I've never tried that. It might work. What I just usually do is I'll just get some mouthwash everything, swish it around for like 30 seconds, and then I'll have a dry washcloth, which I got like an 18 pack at Walmart for like $3 or $4, which is perfect because you pretty much always have a clean one then because you have so many. But they also disappear somewhere. They're like socks. You lose a rag every now and then. But dry washcloth, and I rub it along everything, and it'll peel it off, make it come off. It helps. It's about the easiest way I've found. Sometimes I'll also use my Denture toothbrush, mainly on the bottoms. I don't know why, but it works too. I have better luck with the washcloth. So, and then as far as getting them off my dentures at night, when I use the powder, I'll just put them in my little denture cup, and then put in my denture tablet, the cleaning stuff. I leave them in overnight, probably from like 8 p.m. till 8 to 10 a.m. And then I'll just rinse them with hot water for a couple of minutes, and all that stuff's gone, so I don't have to worry about it. That's the easiest way I've found to do it. If you need to remove the leftover adhesive and then do it again, I don't have a tip for you. I've never done it. I have had to like reapply, and I'll just pop them out, and I would just put more cream or powder every now and then on them, put them back in. I never really cleaned them all out and redid it. Okay, another question people ask a lot. Can you do a soft reline at home? Yes. I know a lot of denture places will charge you. I've seen anywhere from like $20 to 80 or 100 just to do a soft reline. Their reline material may be better. I hope it's better for the money. But you can do it at home. I do it at home. A lot of people do it at home. I use the reline-it. I get it at Walmart. It's like $5 or $6. It's very easy. You just follow directions pretty much as it is. I leave it. You're supposed to put it in the freezer for like beforehand. I leave it in the freezer for like, well, when I buy it, I put it in the freezer. So it's there. I always have one in the freezer. But other than that, that works really well. There's a couple other brands. There's like Denture Fit. It's like a silicone. Comes in a syringe. I had all this stuff down here at one point in the last 2 days, but I don't know what I did with it all. Comes like a little syringe, a dual. It's got like 2 tubes in it. Squeeze it, push the top off or something. Then you just line all along the inside here, and then like 3 lines on the top, bottom. You just do it in your little crevice thing. Works well. A lot of people love it. I didn't love it. At the time when I used it, I was still using adhesive, and it felt to me like the adhesive itself wouldn't stick to it. So I think if I used it now, I would find it much better. It is pricey though. It's like $60 or $70. So my theory is for $5 or $6 at Walmart, I can do that. It works well for me. I like it. Another one is Cushion Grip. I haven't used it. I swear I keep saying I'm going to buy some and I never do. But I need to get some. I really want to try it. It's supposed to last, I don't know, seems like, from what I remember, it doesn't last as long as like the reline-it. but a lot of people like it too. So everybody's different. Kind of with adhesive. I forgot to say that with the adhesives. Everybody's different. Everybody's gums are different. Everybody's body chemistry is different. You're going to react differently to each one. Some people are going to swear by the creams. Other people have no luck with it. Other people have no luck with powder. So they can only, some people deceive on strips. Perfect thing for them. Everybody's different. So if you keep trying them and you can't find one that you like, keep trying. Try a different one. Maybe try a different brand. Even same brand. Maybe there's Ultra Hold. Maybe there's, it could just be a little bit of a difference between them, which might make a difference in how that works for you. A lot of people ask or are looking for zinc free. From what I've read on the internet, you pretty much have to eat a tube, a couple tubes a day for the zinc in it to really affect you. Some people, though, they don't want zinc. Good, that's fine. There's plenty out there without zinc. I think my powder is zinc free. I don't remember. But if you're looking for zinc free, there's options. But I don't worry about it because one thing, I don't use it. Even when I did, I didn't use that much. So, okay, what's the difference between a soft and a hard reline? Almost sounds self-explanatory, but it's a good question. People ask it a lot. Soft reline is, like, I got my dentures back August 2019, right? Few months, couple months maybe. You know, your gums are still shrinking for at least a year, probably longer. So they get loose, you get sore spots, all that good stuff. They hurt. So my soft reline, the denture lady did mine the first time. It's basically a soft, cushiony type latex. It's not latex, but it's got a little give to it. It's not your dentures, you know, they're hard. This isn't hard. It's got a little give to it, which really, when you first do it, oh, it's great. It's like a hug for your teeth. Okay. Now, hard reline. I got my hard reline March, April this year. No, it wasn't. It was June. I don't remember. It was June or July. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But they usually say wait about a year. I waited almost a year, I think. Hard reline is they take the same material that your actual denture is made of, put it all in there, you bite down, and it snugs them up, but it's hard like your denture. Oh, it looks like crack. It's not. So that's hard reline's a permanent thing. A soft reline is going to wear away over time. That's why a lot of people do soft relines at home, because like the reline-it lasts me maybe a month, depending. My bottom ones seem to need it more often than my top ones, just because you can get better suction with that. Hard reline is kind of like starting over. I noticed on mine at least, started getting sore spots again because it's hard and it's new. So that was one thing I didn't like about it. I had to go back in for adjustments a couple times. All right. I have no idea if these are answering any of your questions, but I'm doing it anyway. All right. Sore spots. All right. When I first got these, your mouth's not used to them. So your gums are shrinking. Okay. I should have said this at the beginning. Some people get immediate dentures. Like, they go in, get all their teeth pulled out, right? And that same day, the dentist, whoever it is, gives you your dentures. That seems painful to me. I waited about a month, maybe a month and a half. So a lot of these tips are for not immediate dentures, but some might help. Like sore spots. If you got immediate dentures, which I didn't have, but I read enough comments and stuff from people. I was looking for my phone. I'm recording on it. If you got immediate dentures, you're going to get sore spots. You got regular dentures like me, afterwards, you're going to get sore spots. Your gums are shrinking. So your dentures are they're loose, basically. So anytime you do anything, you're kind of rubbing. And eventually, well, not even eventually, it doesn't take long for a spot to develop. They hurt. I mean, a couple times when I was putting mine in or out, there's tears because, I mean, mouth pain sucks. So what you should do is, if they're rubbing a lot and you're getting a lot of sore spots, go talk to your dentist. All right, they can adjust them. They can you tell them where it hurts. They take them out. They sand them down just a little, which doesn't make sense to me because it stops that sore spot. But now your excuse me. But now your dentures are looser than they were. So, but kind of like also when I got my hard reline, I had sore spots. A lot of people also will use, I never used it, I don't know why, Benzodent. Some people use an Oragel. There's a lot out there, but I see the most positive things about Benzodent. I never used it, but a lot of people swear by it, so I'm going to recommend it. If you got sore spots, or if you're just going to get your dentures soon, look into Benzodent. I think you can only get it online, Amazon, something like that. A lot of people swear by it. Okay. Eating. How do you eat with these? I don't know. Took me a while, probably because I'm stubborn and I don't like them. But when you first get them, your gums are sore. You got sore spots. Everything sucks in your world. But first thing I ate was like consciously made an effort to eat was those Lay's, the really thin potato chips, you know? I mean, you could just use them, eat those with your tongue, basically. But just to slowly get the confidence and trusting that these are going to work. That was my problem. They're freaking plastic, whatever these are. But, and I also want you want to eat as much as you can at first on both sides. If you're eating something, see if you can break it in half, put one on each side. You may look like an idiot. I think I did. Like this. I got a wheat thin here. Like when I first started, something like this. Break it in half. Do it on both sides. That way you got even pressure. Because if you don't, if you eat it just on one side, I can't ever do it. When I eat, I can't. The other side will flip up sometimes. Now, I've had mine for a year and 4 months now. So there is some mouth training, I guess, muscle memory. I can eat all on one side. The other side doesn't pop up anymore. It's frustrating at first. It was probably the most annoying part about dentures. Sore spots are the most painful part, but not being able to eat right was really annoying. So start small. Start with potato chips. Thin and easy, alright? I would take my dentures out for the first month just to eat because I couldn't do it. Finally, you just gotta man up and do it. And now, there are some things every now and then that give me trouble. I can't take a big bite I did that this morning with something. What was I eating? Biscuit. I took way too big of a bite. And now I got all this extra plastic in my mouth. So there's no room for that bite. Take smaller bites till you get the hang of it. You know, I didn't really eat out in public for a while. Probably could have. Now, I don't care. I'm not worried about it. I've been out a bunch of times. I don't have a problem. It's baby steps, practice, just patience. It gets better. Just takes a while. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Eating, talking. A lot of people, including me, think they have a lisp when they first get them. I know I did. Girlfriend says she didn't really notice it too much, but in my head, it's all I could hear. I probably still do, but maybe I'm just used to hearing it now. So, talking, it gets better. You're gonna lisp. You're gonna sound funny, especially to yourself. Other people may not notice it as much, but in your brain, you're gonna hear it, and you're gonna think you sound just ridiculous. You don't. But practice talking. A lot of things you can do. Like if you're out driving around, crank the tunes, start singing. Roll your windows up. Roll them down, let everybody hear you. I don't care. It's practice. It's just like eating. It's everything else. If you practice it, you're going to get better at it. And now I think I sound funny when I don't have them in. I don't know if you noticed it earlier, but it bugs me now to talk when I don't have them in. So, alright, cleaning them, overnight stuff. What I do is 3-4 times a week. I don't sleep in them, so I take them out every night. Some people do. I don't know why I don't, or why I don't wear them at night. I just don't like them. I like to just be sleeping and not think about anything if I don't have to. I got the hiccups after 2 wheat thins. So 3 or 4 times a week, I'll soak them at night with the overnight tablets, antibacterial, whitening, all that good stuff. I made a video a while ago about how I thought my denture stank. I got some new stuff. Still Walmart brand, but it's a different concoction. Seems to be better. So, in the morning, I just rinse them with hot water. You know, for a couple minutes, they're good to go. And then usually on the mornings I don't soak them, or the nights I don't soak them, that morning, I don't, supposedly, I don't know. I've heard both things about overnight. Some people have said their dentist says keep them in water overnight. Mine said it doesn't really matter. I think if you're questioning which one to do, I'd probably leave them in water. Mentally, that makes more sense to me, but I don't always do it. Sometimes I'll forget about them when I'm going to bed, and I'll just stash them next to my bed. But on the mornings, I don't soak them overnight. I'll get the Dawn dishwashing soap. I use the blue stuff. Maybe I should get the apple scented stuff. But use your denture brush, clean them up. Done. You know, rinse them off, hot water, all that good stuff. Okay. And every now and then during the day, like probably right after this video, since I just ate these wheat thins, I'll probably go in the bathroom and rinse them off. Because I can still feel, not under them, but you know, I can feel, I keep looking at I'm looking at the wrong spot. I can still feel crumbs. So I'll probably rinse them off. It's annoying. And yes, every now and then, something does get underneath them. Especially when I do that whole big bite thing. Food just kind of spreads out and crawls in and out. But you get used to things, and it's not as bad. that's my list. And this video is 25 minutes long already, so this is way longer than I wanted it to be. But there are a lot of other questions out there that people have. If you're on a Facebook, get on a Facebook group. I look it up, but my phone's right there. I can't even tell you the name of the Facebook group. There's like 2 or 3 I'm in. Denture support, something like that. One of them, or both of them, all of them. You just Google Denture groups or Facebook in the group section. Type in Dentures, you'll find a bunch. A lot of people are on there, and they're all pretty helpful. You know, so that's it. I don't have anything else. There's a lot more that goes along with dentures, but I'll just go over some of the basics. If you got any questions, let me know. Got any comments, let me know. If I forgot something crucial, let me know. If I said something wrong, really let me know. Because a lot of the stuff is just from my experience. It may not be what works best for you, but it's kind of a starting point on some of these. You should probably subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to start doing videos more often again. I quit for a while making them as often, but now I'm going to try to do them more often. I'm going to try to do more Q&As. I'm going to try to Google denture questions, but I tried and it was all what to ask your denture is before you get dentures. I already have them. So, alright guys, where's my little remote? If you guys got any questions, let me know. Subscribe, blah, 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 all that. Alright guys, later. No, that didn't work. That didn't work. Alright, we're gonna do it this way.